could've walked and I'm blessed. See the love of God on my flex, I'm so blessed. 20K just on my chain, say less. Pop tags every day to get dressed, so blessed. Been through the storm and the rain, still blessed. Had a couple heartaches and pain, still blessed. Handle the pressure from fame, still blessed. God called my name, so blessed.
Yes, sir, I'm blessed, don't play boy, cause I got it mad. Tailor made just for this fit, I'm gon' cut the slack. I'm the man, good hearted shorty with me acting bad. Shout out to mans that done tightened up since they became a dad. Shout out to me.
Welcome back to another episode. This is episode 18. As you can see, we starting out a little different of the Cobain Report. I am Rock Cobain, and this is
Caesar. I'm always here.
T-Mel is not here today, but guess what? The show must go on. Today we have a very, very special guest to me. I have somebody who I've known for over, I would say probably 15 years at this point in time. Entrepreneur, daily life coach, creator, creative, designer, customizer. Richy Tatts is in the building. Make some motherfucking noise for my brother is here.
My dog.
He a real West Sider. Y'all see the play. He player. Richy, what's up, brother?
Hey, hey.
Richy on the Cobain Report.
Got a dapper on.
Hey, man, yeah. Hey, man, it's a blessing to be here, man. I'm proud of y'all. You dig? I'm started off like that.
No, for sure.
Proud of y'all, man. You doing some, y'all doing it. You know?
Yeah, bro. I'm so happy.
Stutter.
No, bro. I'm so happy to have you here, bro.
It must be
It's these wonderful. So Richy came along with gifts. If you know anything about Richy Tatts, he's gonna bring gifts to the house. So we have High Priestesses coming in. I know this episode, parental advisory to start with. This is not gonna be a normal Sunday morning episode, so just get ready for it. If this is not your type of tea, turn it off now. Go to the next episode, please. Like, subscribe, and share. So,
actually, you might hear something you like.
you might hear something. Just stick around.
It might be different from what you're used to, but you might hear something you like.
Yeah, you hear me? You can tell by the way he walk came from around here. You hear me?
Hey, listen. These pastries, fucking fire. They talking about some don't eat a lot. I can't help it but to eat it.
I am not eating no.
I just know better.
I'm not doing it on camera, bro. I already know I'm gonna be cooked. No, I'm not doing it.
Y'all ain't carrying me out of this place.
No. So for those of you who don't know, right, the reason why you probably feel a commonness is because I've been literally knowing Richy a very long time. We used to be in a couple music groups together. We were in a group together, actually, NASA.
I almost wore my NASA shirt.
Yeah, I did too, almost. You know what I'm saying? So we've been knowing each other so long. So you probably will see it'll be a more common interview. It's not gonna be asking him a million questions, and all that kind of stuff. But I do want to know some things, So since I've known you, Richy, you've been an entrepreneur. You're one of the first people that I know who literally said to me, "Bang, I ain't working for nobody."
I've never.
God put something in my hands where I don't have to work for nobody. Tell me about the journey and where you started and how you started from being an entrepreneur or with being an entrepreneur. Wherever that route may take us.
well, no, I'll keep it flat and simple. Okay, well, I started working at Art Van early, 14. 14, I was around salesmen. People that, would talk people into things that they didn't want. So when I seen how they would do that, it's like, man, you mean to tell me, I can tell somebody a few words and, talk them into spending $300-400? Let me see if I can do it myself, So what I did was, I paid a cat that had, been to prison before, and he knew how to make tattoo guns per se, and back then, I never seen a black person actually do tattoos, or have anything like that. So, paid him a couple of dollars to show me how to do it, and ever since then, I said I would never work. It didn't make sense to me. You go to a job and, 8 hours at a job, and most of the time you ain't gonna make no more than $200-300. That's insane to a person like me. That's insane. I'm gonna get $200-300 in 2-3 hours.
Man.
And then I'm gonna continue on to do something else. The day don't stop. Amen. Most people, they get comfortable in a number. I'm insane with hustle. It don't stop with me. So I pursue to hustle in different forms. I'll do one thing for so many hours, and then I'll do something else for so many hours, and something else for so many hours. That way I stretch my day and I complete multiple things, and the residual income don't stop.
One thing that I heard today, we had an interview earlier, and he kind of said the same thing you did about determination and being disciplined. He said, he was like, I will fold my clothes, then do 30 push-ups, fold another coat, 30 push-ups, because in his mind, it's just 24/7 hustle. And that's the common thing I hear from entrepreneurs.
And that's another thing that I just hear you speak on. It's like, okay, well, to be able, you gotta do this on your own. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one wakes me up and say like, all right, well, it's 8:30 in the morning. Go get the bag, Rich. Take these appointments, or even if I don't have appointments, I'll make a table. Mm-hmm. I'll make a hat. I'll do something. When I wake up in the morning, when my feet hit the floor, I gotta do something, bro. The bag gotta come. It gotta come, because I don't work for anyone. Mm-hmm. I don't know when the bag coming. Right. So I have to make sure it comes for certain at all times. Period. And I have to make sure a person pay me before I do anything.
That's right.
You gotta drop a deposit.
Something.
You gotta drop a deposit to see me.
Yes.
You gotta pay me to future see me.
Come on, man.
If that feel good,
that's
what I'm saying?
That's real manifesting right there. Sure. On hood.
You know what I'm saying? So when you put yourself in that sort of lifestyle, it sounds good sometimes to everybody, but in the same sense, it can get lonely. You got to be able to tell that, I ain't gonna say that bad, thing. But you got to be able to tell that cute queen, you can't do that. I can't chill with you tonight. I got to wake up in the morning.
That's right.
And you'll lose a lot. I mean, you lose a lot of them. Excuse me. You won't lose a lot in abundance. We win. We do that.
That's right.
That's gonna come at all times. That's gonna come in the sleep. Mm-hmm. They're gonna send a bag. They're gonna send a bag when you sleep. You wake up to it and you accept it.
You hear me?
You know what I'm talking about? So
just for them to schedule the time.
Oh yeah. And then and if we don't like their company, you send that paper back.
That's right.
Sometimes
sure.
everybody don't want to be around.
That's right.
That's just me keeping it a buck. If I go on your Facebook, you got guns on your profile and all that stuff, I'm gonna send your money back.
Real shit.
I don't need to be around that. I like candles and cute women.
I'm player. You hear me? Pushing R.
I ain't doing
Richy.
that no more.
No, for sure. And one thing that I can say is that ever since I've known you, which is, at least 14, 15 years now, I have never known you to not have this mindset and to be an entrepreneur. You were one of the people who I looked up to when it comes to being an entrepreneur, because I would go punch in every day. Me and Richy, we used to be roommates in a studio, because it wasn't a crib.
Made awesome music.
It was a studio that we just happened to have bedrooms in.
Yeah.
And I would get up and go punch the clock. You know what I'm saying? And Rich would be at the crib, figuring out how to get to the bag. And it was something that I always admired, because it was like, dog, I have to figure out how to do this, because I know God put something in my hands to be able to do this with. So I just got to figure it out. A lot of people don't understand how to get to that point because we haven't found or haven't tapped into the thing, right? So I'm going to say, talk to me. So now that you're getting people that's booked and they have to pay for your time, talk to me about those days before, when, let's say 14, 15-year-old Rich. Let's get back into that bag. What made you so motivated to want to get to where you are now? Like you said, you do tables, you do custom designs on anything. What motivated you at that young age to say, I know you said it was a finesse and a gift of gab, but what was it, bro? It was something inside you that's different, because like I said, we motivated too, but we punch in. It's something that make you different, dog.
My pops is an insane hustler. Like, if you notice, man, like he's an insane hustler. You can go to almost any jail. His name ring bells. You feel me? Doesn't know. You know my family. And this ain't no gas, and I'm just saying, like, so when you're around that type of hustle, you can go two different ways. You know what I'm saying? You can go that route, because I did that part too. I did that part too. But I got a baby girl.
But you ain't stay there though. That's the thing though. No. See, See,
I got a baby girl. You know what I'm
you
saying?
stay there though.
Yeah, I got a baby girl. You know, when she drop, all the nonsense drop. Big, I gotta show her something different. She can't. And I'm a good one. I wouldn't want her to be around nothing like me. That's just me keeping it a buck with you, bro. I'm damn near
100%.
crying. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
the camera right there.
Yeah, I'm damn near
You heard
crying.
what he
You know what I'm
said?
saying? Like,
Real shit.
I just had a daughter, so I get
and I'm a
it,
good
bro.
one. You see what I'm saying? You know, so
And I still don't want her with nobody
so
like
yeah,
me.
you don't. You know, you want to keep anything you love as far as away from what you was taught. I was taught in the same living. You know what I'm saying? What they say, same thinking. You know what I'm saying? What I consider normal is not normal when you go outside of these, you know, a certain street. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta have you gotta have your shit together if you go across that street.
That's right.
And when you cross that street, stand up.
Period.
You know,
And toes
on all
down.
things. You know, you got to stand up. Man. Ain't no folding, ain't no switching after this.
At all.
I ain't gonna get off the camera and I'm gonna change. No, I'm on this.
No, this you. This
I'm
been
on
you
this.
as long as I knew
I'm
you.
on
Dad.
this. So you gotta stand for man, black men. This is what I want to say, y'all. Black men. This is what I want to say, y'all. And I'm happy, yo. I'm happy I'm here, bang. I'm happy. A white woman will post her man on her social media with no problem. A black woman will put an emoji over your face. Dig this. Now, you take a black woman out. And I'm not bashing my queens. I love y'all. I love y'all. Trust me, I love y'all. Most of us don't have everything together. So when you do find one that has everything together and he finds the time out of his busy schedule, see what I say, busy schedule. If one got his stuff together, he has a busy schedule.
He does.
He ain't playing. He ain't chatty-pattying in the world. So, quote, now, you got a full-blown man that wants to be in company with you. He gonna go out, take you where you want to go, which was insane to me. Also,
That's a whole nother
these motherfuckers
conversation.
hold on, bro. These motherfuckers got a list of where they won't go.
That is crazy to me. How do you have a list of where you don't want somebody to take you for free?
Listen, God,
You
I'll
don't
tell
go get you some Denny's for free?
Listen, God, I tell you why I will take you. I tell you I will take you because I'm one of them. I'll take you down there. I'll take you down there. I'll take you down there. You can't talk that. You can't talk that to me. I'll take you down there for real. The baddest. I'll take you down there.
Listen.
So
Welcome to the Cobain Report, Richy Tatts,
I'll
everybody.
take you down there. So anyway, back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
So, like I said, this woman who, with all this entitlement, is going to make sure you take her to a certain place, you pay the bill and everything like that. And if she take a picture of you, she's going to put an emoji over your face. Or, this the best you're going to get, bang. Tap this with me.
I know.
This the best you're going to get. Toast.
Yeah,
She'll do
picture
this.
and
She'll
show
do
the
this
toast.
with you
Yeah,
and show the
yeah.
video.
A boomerang.
I don't know
A
what.
boomerang.
Yeah.
She'll show the video.
Yeah, but
show her.
bullshit.
But dig this. Dig this. Now, I'm going to rewind a little bit. And I ain't going to take long.
No, do your thing.
Now, dig this.
Show interview.
If you take her out and say you ain't going to pay that bill,
Oh yeah, it's tight Susie right there.
Oh man.
now she on her phone.
Oh, yeah. Look at this, bro.
Look at
Then
this,
you want to
bro.
put me on.
Whoa.
Exactly. Then you want to show my face.
Now
Exactly.
you want to show my face.
But
Now
then
you
my
wanna blast
question
me.
after that be this: why all that on? As soon as that camera come on and she start doing that, what's in your purse?
But hold on, bro. This my thing. You won't even get that far to be able to pull your camera out. Cause I know your sort. I know the type of person you are. You ain't gonna make it to the restaurant.
That part.
I know this. I mean, bro, listen. I've done tattoos on women who be getting one nigga name covered on the phone with one nigga in jail and talking to the nigga that she live with.
On hood. That's
tight on
insane.
Then you want me to turn around and be like, oh, well, let me find one of these? You want me to put that in my life? Okay, so listen. As a black entrepreneur,
But
as a
that in my
black-
life is a crazy
as
term.
a black entrepreneur that got all of my own, I have all of
Everything.
my own. You want me to put something toxic in my world because you think you're worth it? That's insane to me.
On hood.
That's insane to me, bro.
No, yeah. Yeah, and I think a lot of what's happening too with this new generation of men, right?
We gotta step up too.
We gotta stand. We gotta stand up
We gotta do that too.
and step back up to our natural place, so that we are able. You know what I'm saying? A queen, as you say, a queen won't be ashamed to post us. A lot of time they're ashamed to post us because they don't know who we. I mean, we didn't sleep with all their friends. We didn't tap to it. But they don't know what's going on. So it's not that they don't want to post us. I think it's that they don't really know. They don't want their friends seeing you and then like, dang, I slept with John Bomb too. You know what I'm saying? So we got to kind of tighten up on our promiscuity and the things that we do, so that they won't be ashamed to post us.
But, bro,
Somebody got to be the devil's advocate. This is a podcast.
Hold on now.
I gotta say
hold
other
on now.
stuff.
Hold on now.
I can't just go with y'all the whole time.
The body count used to be different.
Hood on hood.
I'm gonna leave the button alone. Chris, take the
real.
button because you know I feel like I'm gonna hit the.
Give me the
I feel like I'm gonna hit the
button.
button the whole
Give me the
damn
button.
show because this
Give
show.
me the button.
Go ahead. Right.
So, like I was saying, the body count ain't the same.
No, it ain't.
You got chicks now that'll deal with a dude for 3 months, give it up, cut him off, deal with another dude
abortion.
3 months, cut him off, deal with another dude 3 months, and then
Get
tell
another abortion.
you gotta work for it.
Right, and she all worked out.
Am I tripping?
She done been worked. She
Ain't that fucking
she
crazy?
She done been worked. We presuppose.
She been worked the fuck out.
I ain't been to church since Easter.
Oh,
I ain't been to church since Easter.
Hopefully we can go to heaven. Listen.
I pray. Anyway,